What's up, guys? We're back for another episode of The Final Whistle, and today we are talking about an official transfer. No, it is not a garbage rumor. It is not a rumor that might happen. It is something that has officially happened, and want to know how we know it's happened? Because Fabrizio Romano has given it the here we go. We know those famous three words, here we go. When those have been said by Fabrizio, you know the deal is done, and he never says it without being sure. And this deal for Leicester City is finally going to be finished in probably the coming hours, or probably the coming tomorrow maybe. But Patson Daka from Red Bull Salzburg has been completed to Leicester City, and I understand a lot of Premier League fans, a lot of Leicester City fans probably don't understand who he is, or how good he really is, or what he's good at, or how he plays, or how tall he is really. But he's a 6 foot striker from Zambia who plays for Red Bull Salzburg in the Austrian First Division. You guys are probably thinking, Salzburg, Red Bull. We know someone who used to play at Red Bull Salzburg. Yeah, you guys probably do. And it is Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland left Red Bull Salzburg for Borussia Dortmund. And we remember this. He played in the Champions League against the likes of Liverpool. All those teams, he played fantastically. Same with Takumi Minamino, who also went to Liverpool. And his Red Bull Salzburg team creates some unbelievable talent. And if you're wondering if he's filled the boots of Erling Haaland well, if he's done good for Red Bull Salzburg since Haaland's left, he has done extraordinary. In 2019-20, when he started games religiously, game in, game out, he hardly came out. 31 matches, 24 goals, and 6 assists. That is outstanding for a 20. That was when he was 21. This year he was 22, and the guy had 28 games, 27 goals, and 4 assists. My bad, guys. And for me, he's a very disciplined striker. He's only had 4 yellows in the last 2 seasons with no red cards. That is very good for a guy who's, well, I'll tell you how he plays. Patson Daka is a very talented striker. He presses a lot. His acceleration is extraordinary. His movement is unbelievable off the ball. He'll get in those channels. He'll work the channels. He'll press the back line. He knows he's got that pace. That's what he knows. And for a guy who's 6 foot tall and has the pace that Patson Daka has, is unbelievable. I think this fits perfectly into Leicester's transfer plan. It fits Leicester's play style, and it's gonna fit Leicester for years to come because I don't see him leaving Leicester for God knows how long. You're looking at Jamie Vardy at 35, 30, 34, 35 right now. He's hitting the end of his career. He's obviously getting close to the end. And now bringing in Patson Daka, which I love. I've been saying Leicester City need to bring in a quality striker for past year or two. And Leicester City have now done it, and they brought in Patson Daka. And for me, this is a perfect signing for them. A guy who's prolific in front of net, scores everything he touches. If you guys are questioning me and thinking, well, it's the Austrian league. It's like a farmers league. It's not even like League 1. Well, go watch his goals he scored in Austrian first division. It isn't your rubbish tapping goals. It isn't your headers. It isn't your cheap finishes. It is unbelievable screamer finishes, top of the box, running on the edge of the through balls, chipping the goalie, top bins, on the run finishes. The goals he scores are unbelievable. And like I was saying for Leicester, I've been saying they always needed a player like this, or they need a new striker. And getting in a 22-year-old is perfect. He's already at hitting how can I say it? He's already hitting a really high level for his age. And bring him into this Leicester City side, which is already extremely young, like Yuri Tielemans, James Madison. You got Soyuncu, so many great players, and you're gonna see him play probably with Kelechi Iheanacho. I'm guessing towards the end of the season, or they're going to rotate it in with the Europa. He's going to probably start every Europa League game for me, and some Premier League games. You're still going to see a Vardy and Iheanacho up top, but you're going to see Patson Daka off the bench, which that's deadly off the bench. He's probably one of the best strikers off the bench in the Premier League right now for me. I think he beats your likes of your Arsenals, your who does even United. He beats United strikers off the bench for me. I think Patson Daka. Yeah, that's coming from a United fan. I think Patson Daka is unbelievable, but I think that's going to be perfect going in the future. Once you see Vardy eventually get tired, because I don't think Vardy's leaving them. Like he's going to retire there. He'll eventually drift to the bench. Then you got Patson Daka who's going to be starting straight away, which is fantastic. Like that's such a good signing. You know, Leicester City's transfer plan is unbelievable. Bringing in a 22-year-old from Zambia, and guys, he's 6 foot tall, so he's not a small guy either. Yes, he's extremely fast, but he's also extremely tall, which I think fits how Leicester are going to play with Kelechi Iheanacho up top. Iheanacho's he's a taller guy too. He's very fast. They're both unbelievable finishers, which I love. Patson Daka will finish his dinner. He'll finish anywhere. Like if you go watch his highlights after this video, guys, because the goals he scores are stupidly good, and it's so fun to watch him play. But the 22-year-old signing for Leicester City, I think I'll check how long the deal is for you guys here, but it is going to be a very good contract for Leicester City. The deal will be Fabrizio Romano tweeted Red Bull Salzburg accepted the official bid from Leicester City for Patson Daka, also agreed on personal terms until 2026. He decided to join Leicester City. Here we go. And that is what Fabrizio Romano tweeted. I have it up on my phone here, guys. But it got the famous "here we go," like I said, and it is till 2026. Right now we're in 2021, so that's a 5-year contract for a 22-year-old. They'll have him until he's 27. I think that's fantastic. They probably won't lose him. Leicester City, if they're gonna lose him, they're gonna make an unbelievable amount of transfer profit off this, because I think the deal is going to be around the 20 million mark, the 22 million mark. And for me, guys, like I say, anything under 20 million, under 25 million is an absolute bargain these days. I understand how the COVID market's working, but for a striker who's scoring this many goals, unbelievable signing, guys. Go look at Patson Daka's highlights. I'm sure a lot of people don't know who he is really, but go check him out. I think this is a perfect signing for Leicester City, that any other big club is going to be looking at this 2 months in the Premier League thinking, why the heck didn't we sign Patson Daka? And this is why Leicester City are now one of the biggest clubs in the Premier League for me, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this signing for Leicester City, guys, and hit up the sub button, hit up that like button, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.